Morning YouTube, Dower here from the future, because as I'm going through this video I realized I never recorded an intro. Good job, Dower. So through the use of movie magic, I am now making that intro 4.5 years later. So what I had done is I had hooked up my Shirai battery to my FXR, and my USB hookup drained it. And it drained it completely. I had 0 voltage being displayed from the battery. So what I did, and you'll see this, is I took a DC power supply, I applied 10 volts to the battery, and I left it hooked up for, I don't remember, 10-15 minutes. Just enough to get a little bit of charge on it. Then I hooked it up to, which this will be another video coming up, the Norco Genius, and brought the battery back to life. And it worked absolutely perfectly for me. So I was very excited about that. But this video is just all going to be showing you kind of, the aftermath of that. So this was straightforward. This is just a straight, all I did was apply a steady 10 volts to it at, I want to say it was like a 0.5 amp. It was just very low charge just to bring it up. Once I brought the battery up, the BMS kicked back in. It's part of the reason I like these Shirai batteries. They've got a real fail-safe type BMS so that I don't have to worry about these things going. This is actually my second Shirai battery because the first one I had, I want to say it was about 6 months ago, maybe a little longer. No, almost a year ago now. Wow. It had finally failed completely on me, started to puff up. But because these are lithium iron phosphate, these batteries are super safe. They're not as energy dense as the lithium polymer batteries, but they also aren't going to burn my bike to the ground. You can remove it, you can take care of it, you can get a new one. Alright, that's enough of me rambling from the future onto the video so I can show how that repair went. Alright, let's start off with the basic stuff. Let's get this battery hooked back up and see what we get. Alright, let's get your old battery back in. And I gotta get my little screwdrivers back as well. Nice thing about a carbureted bike, I don't have to worry about any kind of voltage drain on this. Alright, now those are just meant to hold those little posts in place. Let's get you started by hand. I don't want to cross-thread you. That would be bad. We have power. Yay, we have power again. Alright. Make sure you're fully tightened. And like I said, I am not going to hook any of this back up just yet. I will wait. I guess I could hook up the ground, but no, I'm not going to. Just going to leave all of this disconnected. I will happily run the wiring for that. Not right now. I'm going to pull the bike out and make sure it fires up. Oh, well, I also forgot to hook up my... we'll make sure it fires up and then we'll go from there. I'm not even going to bolt the seat down. Okay. I clearly gotta do something about that front brake switch though. I think it's super, super freaking sensitive. I don't know why it's so sensitive. I gotta do something about that. All right, one project down. All right, so there you go. We got battery back in the FXR. Like I said, I got another almost 4 years of life out of that. Before that battery finally did give up the ghost for real, and I couldn't fix it beyond that. But I'm very impressed. The BMS on the Shirai batteries seems to work extremely well. I was very happy with it. I can't say enough good about it. I mean, I went and bought a second one, and I've got one for my Road Glide that also needs to be cleaned. Okay, that's enough recording for me for one day. I am trying to hit 10,000 subscribers though, so I've got to do all the YouTube shenanigans still. If you guys enjoy the content, enjoy the video, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon. I think that's supposed to tell you stuff, but I keep hearing conflicting reports on whether that's working or not. I don't know. But as always, thanks for watching.